patrons of Cleveland Heights High School, we would like to welcome you to High Time for today's contest featuring our guests, Glenville High School, and your Cleveland Heights Tigers! In order to make today's contest as enjoyable as possible, please represent your school and community in a positive, respectful manner. That means follow the rules, speak and act responsibly, and show courtesy and respect for your fellow fans, the officials and coaches, the administrators and authority figures, and of course your team and opponents. Let's make today's contest great by remembering to respect the game. The official signs of this contest have been selected and assigned according to the procedures adopted by the Ohio Athletic Association. Cleveland Heights. It's Friday night, and I see the
Peters is Holmes and Holcomb. Taking it on the near side will be Holmes at his own 12-yard line. Going right across the 20, cuts back to the 25. He's got space on the near side. Across the 35, will be pushed out of bounds at about the 41-yard line. A great start for the Cleveland Heights Tigers. The return game always dangerous for Coach Max Stevens. So now the Tigers and Bay Harvey, quarterback, the 6'2", 215 senior, will take over on offense. And rumbling in there with him will be Justin Watley. Two players to watch. Last week, Watley, 23 carries for 67 yards. And a cloud of dust to go along with it, as he is a big football recruit for the Bearcats of the University of Cincinnati. The ball will officially be spotted on the near side at the 44-yard line. The Tigers run that triple option attack. One wide receiver split to either side. Harvey will be under center. Directly behind him, Justin Watley, maybe a yard or so back. Justin Watley in the backfield, split out wide for the Tigers. Jerron Harden on the near side. From the 44, Harvey takes a snap, and he'll keep it coming to the near side. The 45 across midfield as Harvey past the 45 down to the 43. Bay Harvey, the quarterback, keeps it. First down for the Tigers. And that was the special from last week against Medina. Bay Harvey faked that handoff to big Justin Watley. So now into Tar-Blooded territory go Cleveland Heights. Harvey takes a snap. Now he'll hand it off to Watley. He's got space across the 35. Pushes past the 30 before being taken down by a handful of Tar-Blooders for another Tigers first down. Watley, obviously, a huge load to try to take down in that backfield. He plays both ways on the defensive line for the Tigers, as well as on offense. So first down and 10. This one coming from the 27-yard line. Now two wide receivers on the near side. Harvey under center. Takes a snap. It's a sweep to the near side. Holcomb trying to bounce it outside before he is wrapped up and eventually taken down at the 31. Javian Holcomb on the carry. A minute has elapsed here at Hosford Stadium, the first home game of the year for the Tigers. Both teams enter this game at 0-1. The Tar-Blooders lost a close one to Euclid. Harvey takes a snap, but before that happens, a flag comes in. And offsides on the Tar-Blooders. So that'll push the Tigers ahead 5 yards. There's a loss of 2 on the, maybe 3 on the last play on the carry from Holcomb. So that'll make it second down and 8 now for the Tigers. 10:40 and rolling still for the Tigers. It's Friday Night Lights here for the Tigers and the Tar-Blooders. Harvey under center, almost a false start. Harvey will look to throw his first pass. He's flushed out of the pocket. Now he'll have to throw it away, and it's nearly picked in and out of the hands of the defensive back. On that one was Javon Goodson. Real dangerous play there from Bay Harvey, as it looked like he got outside the tackle box, so it wouldn't be intentional grounding. the ball will go back to the 26-yard line of the Tar Blooders. 3rd down, 8 upcoming for the Tigers. Split out to the near side, Jerron Harden. And split out wide right, Giovanni Holmes. Under center, Harvey takes a snap, hands it off. Going forward, that is actually number 9, Jalen Benson, the senior, a returner. He's been on varsity for 3 years now. .10:06 and rolling in this first quarter. Still no score here from Cleveland Heights. Harvey again back under center. 4th down and 5. They're going for it, are the Tigers. They do have a good kicking game. Last year, Jack Dyer was almost automatic for the Tigers. But this year, Coach Max Stevens looks like he'll be going with the offense more often than not. Bay Harvey is the kicker, but now he plays quarterback, takes a snap. He's looking to throw. A lot of pressure. He'll roll to the near side, and it looked like a face mask, but no penalty has been thrown. It'll be a turnover on downs for the Tigers.
Turnover on downs. It's going to be Tar Blooders ball.
So that one turns it over to the Tar Blooders deep in their own territory as the drive stalls for the Tigers. Cleveland Heights plays the possession game. Their offense had massively outmatched the time of possession of the Medina Battling Bees last week. So that 2-minute and 30-second drive stalls out at the 33-yard line.
Ball's on the 33-yard line.
Back-to-back negative plays for the Tigers. That'll turn it back over to the Tar Blooders and the dual threat quarterback, that is William Anglin, 6'1", 180 pounds. And it's a very similar set as the Tigers saw last week against the Battling Bees. 5 wide receiver set. Anglin all alone back there, takes a snap, looking left, he'll throw for the slant. It's caught at the 40-yard line. Out there was LaMarco Clark, number 3, right at the 40-yard line.
Pass to number 3, LaMarco Clark.
2nd down upcoming, 9:15 left to go in this first quarter. Anglin, a great dual threat quarterback, as I mentioned. Got a throwing motion very similar to a past Glenville Tar Blooder quarterback, Cardale Jones. As he takes a direct snap there, going forward is number 4, Jamari Peterson. He gets right back to the line of scrimmage before being taken down. A whole pack of Tigers, as they say. Adonis Williams in there at the very end. So 3rd down and about 3 upcoming. 8:45. On 3rd down, Anglin kept that one himself, tried to go for the 1st down, but he is stopped at the 42-yard line, just about a yard short.
4th down for the Tar Blooders.
So 4th down and a yard upcoming. Could be a fake, as the returners back there for Cleveland Heights are Diego Bremer,
4th down.
as well as Adonis Williams. Could be a fake coming for the Tar Blooders. Right around midfield, the ball is spotted at the 42. Snap is back to Anglin. He will indeed kick this one. Low end over end kick, bounces at the 36, past the 30. Bremer will take this one at the 27 to the near side. Got space across the 30, across the 35, 40. Now to the near side, past midfield, cuts it back across the 45 to the 44 of Glenville. Flag comes in, as it looks like there may have been an illegal block, crackback block. An injured Tar Blooder down there on the field. So it is indeed an illegal block on Cleveland Heights. That return will be negated, and the Tar Blooders will now be will now tend to their injured player. So after the illegal block, Cleveland Heights will be backed up all the way back into their own territory around where Bremer took the punt at the 24-yard line. Still no score, 7:22 left in this first quarter. Harvey will be under center again for the Tigers. Jerron Harden split out wide to the left. In the Navy formation, Harvey takes a snap, hands it off to Justin Watley moving forward. Looked like his progress was stopped. A quick whistle there. Watley never went down, but forward progress will have him stopped at the 26-yard line. Boy, that's tough for the Tigers as Watley never went down. Very quick whistle. Nonetheless, it'll be gain of 2 for the Tigers.
2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Harvey takes a snap. It's a counter. Taking this handoff is Elijah Folks. He pushes past the first down across the 35, across the 40, down to the 42.
Big time gain by number 1, Elijah Folks. First down.
So it's a first down for the Tigers, 6:40 and rolling. Harden split out wide to the near side. On the top there is Shamar Turner. Actually coming to the near side is Chris Wilson. Twin set on the near side. Harvey under center again. Taking the snap is Harvey. Handoff there for little to no gain. Carrying that ball was number 9, Jalen Benson. Now Adonis Williams in there at wide receiver. He's in the slot left. Jerron Harden split out wide to the near side on the left. Harvey again under center. 2nd down, 8 upcoming. Harvey looking over the offense at the line of scrimmage. Takes a snap. Quick screen to the near side. Harden's got it across the 45. Won't get much further than that. He's tackled at the 48. That was one struggle that Coach Max Stevens talked with me about pregame. The passing attack was not exactly what they wanted. 13 of 27 against Medina last week.
6 yards. That brings us to 3rd.
The rushing attack was much stronger for the Tigers last week. 3rd down and about 5. Harvey under center at the 48. 2 wide receivers split out wide right. Handoff to Benson. Actually, Harvey will keep it. He's past midfield across the 40 to the near side. He's breaking for the end zone at the 20, but pushed out of bounds. He will be spotted at the 18-yard line. Bay Harvey looked for certain like he had handed that one off to Jalen Benson, but he actually pulled it out of the stomach of Benson and held on to it. A big gain there of about 25 yards. From the 48 all the way down to the 18, so that makes it 30 yards. The ball will be spotted on the near side. Big block there on that play from Big Cullen Martin, the left tackle. In a passing formation are the Tigers. Harvey under center with Watley directly behind him. 4:45 left to go as Harvey hands this one off to Watley as Watley pushes past the 15-yard line. I don't know if Harvey handed that one off or rather Watley kind of took that one himself. Not much of an option as Watley really just kind of took the ball and ran with it there. 4:30 left to go in the opening frame. .420. 2nd down and 6. On the near side at the 14-yard line, Harvey takes a snap. He'll keep it this time. It's an option. Now he pitches to the near side. Running that one was number 4, Javion Holcomb. First true option play we've seen so far. Under 4 minutes remain in the first quarter.
3rd down and 3.
Harvey under center. He takes a snap and no one moved, but he tried for a quarterback sneak. Lots of confusion there on offense. 4th down upcoming. Harvey under center, 3:20 and rolling. 4th down and about 3.5. This will be the second 4th down inside of the Glenville red zone. Harvey takes snap. He's looking to throw across the middle. He's got his man. It's Holcomb. It's a 12-yard pitch and catch from Bay Harvey. Bay Harvey to Javion Holcomb. 12 yards, pitch and catch. So about a 75-yard drive for the Cleveland Heights Tigers. A couple of big gains in there. 30-yard gain from Bay Harvey. They'll try to make it 7-0. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and it's right down the middle. Bay Harvey has been a very good kicker early on this young season, as the Tigers take a 7-0 lead. So on the other side of this break, with 3:01 left to go in this first quarter, the Cleveland Heights Tigers jump out on the scoreboard first, 7-0. A 12-yard pitch and catch from Bay Harvey to Javion Holcomb. We'll take a quick break here at Hosford Stadium. Cleveland Heights leading 7-0. We're back here at Hosford Stadium. Cleveland Heights already leading 7-0 on a 12-yard touchdown reception from Javion Holcomb from Bay Harvey. As Harvey will now kick this one away for the Tigers. It's a low line drive, bounces at the 28, taken there by the up man. That's Damian Crawford. He goes to the left before he is stopped, and a flag coming in. 2 flags actually, maybe holding there. So Crawford's return looked like it might be negated there on a holding from Anthony Joyner.
Holding against the Tar Blooders.
2:52 remaining in this first quarter. The Tar Blooders' high-octane offense so far held steady from the Cleveland Heights defensive line. Namely Justin Watley in there, as he is showing every bit of why he is the Division I football recruit that he is. The only knock against Cleveland Heights, they could be a bit undersized on that defensive front. Next to Watley is Anthony Little, who plays kind of a 3-4 outside linebacker. Directly to Watley's right, that is Delroy Richards, the nose guard at 5'10", 210, so he's not small by any means, but not nearly as big as Justin Watley, who checks in at 6'3", 270. First down and 10 for the Tar Blooders. In the I formation will be William Anglin. Anglin takes the snap. It's a handoff going left. Jamar Peterson looked like he found a little bit of a lane to run. Gets down to the 23. A gain of about 3 or 4 there. Second down upcoming.
3-yard. Second and 7.
2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the first. Second down and 6. From the far hash, Anglin again under center in the I formation, tight end left, wide receiver split out wide left. Anglin hands it off again, Peterson across the 25 to the 26. Looked like the ball may have come loose. Cleveland Heights was pointing there at the end. 2:08 and rolling, as there's still a pile for it. And it will stay third down. Third down, 2 upcoming. We'll see if the Tar Blooders choose to throw it on a short distance third down. Back in there is Deshaun Evans. He'll be split out wide right.
In the first quarter, less than 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Evans on an island on the near side, guarded by Giovanni Holmes. Anglin again under center in the I formation. He'll take the snap, and he will again hand it off to Peterson. He's going to have to push hard for this first down. Looks like they gave him the spot. 1:22 left to go in the first quarter, as it looks like Peterson just barely got the forward progress spot. And the chains do move, so it's a first down for the Tar Blooders.
By number 4, Jamari Peterson. That's going to bring the Tar Blooders to a first and 10.
.115 and rolling here from Cleveland Heights High School, the first home game of the year for the Tigers. Still in the non-conference portion of their schedule, have not yet played a Lake Erie League game. Anglin takes a snap, it's play action. He'll have to turn and heave down the sideline, and it's nearly caught there and out of the hands of Deshaun Evans. Good coverage back there for the Tigers. Giovanni Holmes, the two-way wide receiver, defensive back. Anglin kind of got turned around there on that play action as he tried to sort of bootleg left almost. Had to turn his shoulders very quickly and throw it towards the far sideline. Put it on the money, but couldn't be reeled in by the wide receiver. Second down 10 upcoming from the 29-yard line. Under a minute remaining. William Anglin under center. Two tight end set, wide receiver in motion. It's a jet sweep, fake jet sweep actually. No, in fact it will be. Handed off to LaMarco Clark. And we've got a whistle, actually a penalty flag was down. Either a false start or illegal formation. It will be illegal formation. Penalty will be declined by the Tigers.
Illegal formation. Penalty declined by the Tigers.
Oh. So clock still rolling with 45 seconds left in the quarter. Now there will be a timeout taken by Coach Max Stevens. Defense has looked stout so far for the Tigers. They did through the first half, through the first 3 quarters really, against the Medina Battling Bees last week. A real complete effort so far for the Tigers against a very talented and athletic team of the Tar Blooders. We'll take a quick break here. This timeout brought to you by Cleveland Heights Dental. Cleveland Heights Dental is proud to be your Cleveland Heights Athletics sponsor. Visit them at www.cleheightsdental.com or give them a call at 216-791-5191. Be back here shortly with the final 44 seconds of this first quarter.
Advantage on the field and a play in life. For an appointment near you, visit uhsports.org. That's uhsports.org. Pass intended for number 80, George Freeman. Fourth down and 12. In the backfield is number 5, Diego Brimmer. .26 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Fans, I know you don't want to lose your seat, but don't forget to visit that concession stand. Hot dogs, chips, candy, beverages, you name it, they got it. Also, don't forget to participate in the 50-50 raffle. I'm not sure if they use Cash App, but I'm hoping they do. Flag was on the field. That penalty was for illegal blocking on the Tigers. That was considered a chop block, so that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Still going to be first down. Concludes your first quarter, Tiger fans. The score at the end of the first quarter is the Cleveland Heights Tigers 7. The Glenville Tar Heroes. Second quarter, first and 25. Flag on the field. It's going to be a false start. It's going to bring us back a little bit more. Going to be first and 30. There was a fumble on the field. Recovered by the Tar Brothers. First and 10 for the Tar Brothers. Ball's on the 15-yard line. Yard gain by number 10, William England. First and goal for the Tar Brothers.
Stopped right there at the line of scrimmage. Big Justin Watley in there to make the tackle. Big push from the defensive line of the Tigers. 11:20 left to go in this second quarter. No gain on the play, so second down, and actually maybe a loss of a yard, so second down and goal from the 2. Back out onto the field, Dancy, big 6'1", 255 junior. And now back on second down. Anglin takes a snap, hands it off. Going forward is Peterson again. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That was Jamari Peterson on the loss. Watley in there. The whole defensive line really with a good push there. Deontay Dacey as well as number 40, Delroy Richards. Third down and goal from the 3-yard line. Anglin will be again under center. He takes a snap, it's a fake. He's rolling to the right. Anglin wants the corner, and he's going for it. He's going to have to stop at the 6, reverses field. Now coming back to the near side. He's way back behind the 20, behind the 25 now. He's looking for a block, and he will try to just throw it away. He's got a man caught at the 15-yard line. Who caught it there? Number 12. That was George Chambers. What in the world was that play? So 4th down and 15 upcoming. William Anglin just didn't throw it away. Backed himself up all the way to his own 30-yard line before finding George Chambers at the 15-yard line. What an incredible play. An incredibly sloppy start to this second quarter. If you're Anglin, you just got to throw that ball away. So 4th down and goal from the 15. The field goal unit will come out for the Tarblooders. Zatavian Ward. Zatavian Ward from the 15. It'll be a 25, 32-yarder. Snap is back, hold is down. Kick is up, end over end. It looks good. Just short. So Ward unable to convert on the field goal. A tremendous showing from the defensive line of the Cleveland Heights Tigers. With 9 minutes left to go.
That's gonna be 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Boy, what a strange end to that drive. The Tigers will take back over on offense. Bay Harvey back out there. Bay Harvey under center, Sincere Davis in there. He was last year's backup quarterback. He's actually the slot back left. Jalen Benson in there in the backfield. Harden to the near side, split out wide right. Sincere Davis in motion. Handoff goes to, that is Jalen Benson up the middle for a gain of about a yard or 2. Sincere Davis, as I mentioned, the backup quarterback last year, had a few appearances when Josh Harris got injured in a couple of games. Harris, a hard runner, a great player, one of the better quarterbacks Cleveland Heights has seen in quite a while. 2nd down and 7. Harvey on the reverse handoff, hands that one off to Javion Holcomb. On the counter, right to the 30, looks like just enough for a 1st down, and it will be. The chains will move. 8:20 left to go in this second quarter. So Harvey under center. In there in the backfield, number 24, Owen Bisker. True freshman. He wanted the handoff. Actually, Harvey will keep it himself. Jumps across the 35, past the 40, down to the 43-yard line. The ball came out late, but they say the ball carrier was down. So Bay Harvey picks up the 1st down.
1st down, Tigers.
First down and 10 for the Tigers from the 44. on first down. A direct handoff to Watley. Kind of bobbled the ball, but he will be able to push past midfield to about the 48-yard line. He rumbles down there, does Watley for a gain of 8.
Second and 3. Referee's timeout.
So a whistle there, not really sure what that was for. 7-10 and rolling. Coach Max Stevens not pleased with that one from the officials. Sideline warning looks like it came against the Tigers. Harvey under center, and the Tarblooders jump off sides. It'll be an automatic first down.
Offsides on the Tarblooders. First down, Tigers.
6:47 left to go. Taking the snap. And about a gain of a yard there was Justin Watley.
1 yard gain, 15, Justin Watley.
Can't say he doesn't run hard for the Tigers. Second down and 10, 6:05 and rolling just before halftime. Harvey will go under center, Watley behind him. Triple attack going in motion is Holcomb. It's a handoff to Watley. He is shoving forward past the 35. Looked like he might have gotten taken down by a face mask, but nonetheless, he'll pick up that first down. Justin Watley is an absolute freight train running. He's headed down to Cincinnati next year to play for the Bearcats. Timeout coming here. The first timeout taken by the Glenville Tarblooders. Second timeout taken by the Tarblooders. Correction there. 5:46 left to go in this first half. Cleveland Heights leading 7-0 after a bizarre end to that first drive. With 11:46 left to go in the second quarter, the Tigers turned it over on a fumble on first down and 30. And then the Tarblooders themselves got it down to the 1 yard line and then had a negative play all the way back to the 15-yard line. William Anglin ran all the way back to his 30-yard line before finding one of his wide receivers, George Chambers, in the backfield still technically. But the Tigers able to snuff that one out and keep the Tarblooders off of the scoreboard. So coming out of the timeout, the Tigers will have first down and 10 from the 32. Bay Harvey will again go under center. Behind him, Jalen Benson. We're approaching halftime. 5:46 left to go. Harvey under center, going in motion. Harvey hands it off to Benson. He's really got nowhere to go there as he is bottled up at the line of scrimmage.
Handoff to number 9, Jalen Benson. Second down.
Second down and 10 upcoming for the Tigers. Giovanni Holmes in there now. He'll come slot right, and Jerron Harden lined up outside of him on the near side. Harvey looks like he will go under center in the triple option attack. Something a little bit different from what the Tigers did last year was they went in shotgun more often. Harvey, play action. He will just lob this one up there, and it's nearly picked off. Back there in coverage was Daywan Moten.
Incomplete pass to number 8.
Boy, Harvey off the back foot just kind of launched that one up there.
Brings us to third
Towards
down
the
and
middle
10.
of the field. Third down and 10 upcoming. ill-advised throw if you're head coach Max Stevens. The passing attack did struggle last week against Medina. The Tigers will hurry this one back up. Harvey again under center, under 5 minutes remaining. Harvey under center, Benson behind him. The man in motion, Javion Holcomb. It's a sweep out to him, but the pitch was out of his reach, so Holcomb will have no choice but just to cover it up at the 37-yard line. So the negative play there for the Tigers, that'll bring up 4th down.
Javion Holcomb was incomplete.
So Cleveland Heights a bit in no man's land.
A 5-yard loss. 4th down.
That negative play will push the Tigers back to the 43-yard line. Actually make that the 42-yard line. Harvey in the lone set shotgun. He's got 3 wide receivers right, 2 wide receivers to the far side on the left. Harvey wants the deep ball across the middle. It's caught there at the 20. Diego Bremer, the slot wide receiver, picks up the big 1st down. He's been great this year. Diego Bremer has been the nephew of the new basketball head coach for the Cleveland Heights Tigers. J.R. Bremer is his uncle. 1995 Cleveland Heights basketball state runner-up. I believe state champ, actually. So Harvey will go under center again on 1st down. The handoff to Justin Watley. He's pushing forward across the 15. He will fall forward to the just short of the 10-yard line. 3:45 and rolling in this 2nd quarter. The Tigers already up 7-0. The rushing attack has been great so far for the Tigers.
Gain of about 6 yards. 2nd and 4.
It'll be 2nd down and 4 from the 11-yard line. A lot of hands on hips so far for the Tar Blooders. Harvey under center. Holcomb in motion. Handoff to Justin Watley again, pushing forward. It looks like he's got enough for the 1st down right at the 6-yard line. So that'll now be 1st down and goal from the 6.
Justin Watley gets the Tigers at 1st down.
Justin Watley looking for just another handoff. 1st down and 6 upcoming. He'll get a breather, though, instead coming on Jalen Benson, number 9. So it'll be Bay Harvey under center. Benson behind him. It's a handoff to Jalen Benson across the 5 before he is bottled up there about the 4-yard line. So 2nd down upcoming for the Tigers.
2nd down for the Tigers.
Benson will stay in the backfield now on 2nd down and goal from the 3. Actually make that the 2. So Bay Harvey again under center, and now the Tar Blooders will jump offside for the 2nd time tonight.
Flag on the field.
Offside there.
Offside for the Tar Blooders.
So it'll only net about a yard for the Tigers, but it'll move them a big yard closer.
1 yard.
2nd down and goal from the 1 for the Tigers.
2nd and goal.
Harvey under center with Benson behind him. In the goal line package, 2 wide receivers split out way wide to the near side. Harvey wants the quarterback sneak. He's going to have a 2nd effort. No signal yet. It looks like he may be just an inch short. So 1:50 left to go in this 1st half. There comes Justin Watley back into the game. Harvey wanted to call his own number there, but not able to punch that one into the end zone, as we will have a 3rd and final timeout from the Tar Blooders. So far 7-0 in this 1st half. Cleveland Heights leading on a 12-yard touchdown reception from Javion Holcomb late in the 1st quarter. the Tigers looking to double their lead before halftime. We'll take a quick break. This break brought to you by Nova Title Agency. Cleveland Heights leading 7-0. And we're back here from Cleveland Heights High School. 1:38 left to go. Cleveland Heights already leading 7-0. Harvey, a little miscommunication, but it's a handoff to Justin Watley, who plunges in from the 1. Cleveland Heights now doubles their lead. Justin Watley with a 1-yard plunge into the end zone makes it 13-0. Cleveland Heights leads. That was a big push there on the offensive line from Maurice Hamilton as well as Cullen Martin. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication, but Watley instead said, give me that ball, head into the end zone. Harvey back out now for the PAT attempt. The snap from Bisker is back, hold is down, kick is up, end over end. And it is through the uprights, so now the score is doubled, 14-0. Cleveland Heights now leads with 1 minute and 34 seconds left to go in this first half. There's a very big difference between the two sidelines now. Glenville Tarblooders very slow moving as compared to Cleveland Heights, who now lead 14-0. Cleveland Heights playing a very complete first half so far as they're looking to avenge that loss of last week. 21-10 to the Medina Battling Bees. In a big week 2, lots of action going on in and around the Northeast Ohio area. My alma mater, St. Ignatius, taking on the Menor Cardinals. The Cardinals coming off of a thrilling 29-28 victory over the St. Edward Eagles. So we'll get you some updates coming up at this Nova Title Agency halftime show. A minute and 34 seconds away from that. We will have a kickoff now from the Tigers. Bay Harvey back out there. We'll kick this one away. Back there for the Tarblooders, Michael Gravely, Deshaun Evans, and John Davis III. They go in a 3-wide formation, 5 men right near midfield, and then 3 standing at the 30, and then 3 standing at the goal line. So here comes Harvey. He kicks this one away from the 40. It's a great kick, as that will push the Tarblooders way back into their own end zone. And it'll be a touchback for the Tarblooders. Touchback for the Tarblooders. Tremendous kicking effort so far for Cleveland Heights. Ball on the 20-yard. So the Tarblooders will see what they can do with 1 minute and 33 seconds left to go in this first half. They trail 14-0. Not a whole lot working so far in this first half from William Anglin and the Tarblooders. So if they hope to change that, they'll have to start at their own 20 with 1:33 to work with. In motion, Raekwon Bryant. Now Anglin rolling outside. He'll try to hit Bryant on the far side. He's got it at the 30, cutting back across the 35 to the 40. That was Raekwon Bryant, number 11. The tiny little slot wide receiver. Good play call there from Ted Ginn Sr. That was vintage Glenville. All the way out to the 41-yard line. 1:17 left to go in this first half as the clock now rolls. They've got 70 seconds to work with here in this first half. Anglin in the shotgun. Twin wide receiver set, now coming in motion. That is John Davis III. Nearly the same play call, but a post route across midfield will fall short and incomplete. For the Tarblooders. So now we'll redo this. 2nd down and 10 from the 41. 1:06 left to go in this second quarter. Motion again, that's Evans, and Anglin takes the snap. He's looking for the deep ball. He's got a man open. Number 7 is there at the 25. It's caught. Deshaun Evans, deep ball there as they looked for it on that last one with the post, but now they got him with 59 seconds left in the second quarter, all the way down to the 23-yard line. Deshaun Evans on the big play. So now the Tarblooders trying to make something happen before halftime. 57 seconds remaining. Now just under 50 seconds. Anglin in the shotgun, 2 wide receivers to either side. Next to him in the shotgun is Goodson. Anglin, nowhere to go. He's bottled up in the backfield. Now he'll try to escape. Going towards the sideline, he needs to throw this one away. Instead, throws it across midfield. It was nearly intercepted. Anglin trying to make too much happen with 34 seconds left to go in the half. In there on the coverage for the Tigers. Nizar Pitts. Actually make that Jalen Davis back there. So an ill-advised throw from the Tarblooders makes it 2nd down and 10 with 34 seconds remaining.
2nd and 10.
Second down and 10 from the 23. Anglin takes a snap and drops back. He's pressured again, giving chases. Watley, corner route. He launches that one up there, and it was nearly caught, but it falls incomplete. Back there was LaMarco Clark. A beautiful looking throw on the run from William Anglin, but it falls incomplete.
Brings us to 3rd and 10.
So with 25 seconds remaining, no timeouts to work with for the Tarblooders. It's 3rd down and 10 from the 23-yard line. At the very least, if you're the Tarblooders, you got to try to come out with some sort of points here at the right before the end of half. Anglin takes a snap, rolling to his right. Now he's still rolling, launches that one up there, and it's just too short for a diving wide receiver in the middle of the field. Looked like that was Deshaun Evans. Anglin has been pressured all day in the backfield. Jalen Davis back there, Justin Watley. Jalen Davis, you may remember, the sophomore last year on the basketball team. Just a tremendous power forward center type player. Perfectly molds into that tight end / defensive end for Coach Max Stevens. 17 seconds remaining in the first half. Glenville, if they keep this one in bounds, they will have to hurry to reset it if they even pick up the first down. So 4th down and 10, empty set for Anglin. Takes a snap, blitz coming on the near side. Anglin flushed. He'll have to throw it up again, and it is caught for a first down. At the 6-yard line with 10 seconds remaining, that was Jamari Peterson. Glenville will have to hurry up to the line and spike this one. 10 seconds left to go in the first half. It's 1st down and goal from the 6. So Glenville's got to hurry if they want to spike this one. 10 seconds remaining, and now the clock rolls. 9, 8, 7, 6, and Glenville does spike it with 4 seconds remaining. They'll have one shot at the end zone. 2nd down and goal upcoming from the 6 for the Tarblooders. A big goal line stand is all that Coach Max Stevens can ask for here. So now the Tarblooders will have realistically one shot here. 4 seconds remaining in the first half. 3 wide receivers split out wide to the left. In there is Raekwon Bryant. And taking the snap as Anglin wants the slant route, and it falls incomplete, but 1 second, as that was actually a very quick play. That ball was intended for Jamari Peterson. If he catches that one, not even sure it's a touchdown for the Tarblooders. So now 3rd down and one more final chance for the Tarblooders in this first half. Peterson, slot left. Deshaun Evans inside of him, and outside of him is Raekwon Bryant. Taking the snap is Anglin, but a whistle comes in. False start on the Tarblooders. I believe the Tigers are saying that would have been the end of the half, but a false start on the Tarblooders will back them up 5 yards, so 3rd down and goal from the 11. So 1 second remains here in this first half.
That's going to be a 5-yard penalty.
Glenville will back up 5 yards. Maybe not the worst thing for the Tarblooders, as they will go back into the shotgun from the 11-yard line. Slot left is Jamari Peterson. Outside of him, that is John Davis III and Raekwon Bryant. Anglin takes the snap, rolls to the near side, evading pressure. He's sacked in the backfield. The Tigers keep the Tarblooders off the scoreboard with Justin Watley picking up the sack. A tremendous showing there at the end of the half from the Cleveland Heights Tigers defense. The Tigers are absolutely hyped heading into halftime, up 14-0. Minus a couple of turnovers there. The Cleveland Heights Tigers played a very complete first half, as they will head into the locker room leading 14-0. And you know what that means. You're now inside the Nova Title Agency halftime show. Cleveland Heights Tigers leading 14-0 over the Glenville Tarblooders, putting a lot of pressure on Glenville quarterback William Anglin. Did the Cleveland Heights Tigers all half long. So we'll now leave you inside of this Nova Title Agency halftime show, as your Cleveland Heights Tigers marching band will take the field. We'll be back with you on the other side of this break after about 15 minutes with some area scores in and around Northeast Ohio high school football action. Your Cleveland Heights Tigers leading 14-0 after one half.
Heights High School proudly presents the Heights Tiger Marching Band, directed by Brett Baker, Nicola Ders, Andy Benecamper, and Matt Larson. Tonight's halftime show is a collection of songs about love. The show will be under the field direction of drum majors Estelle Kohal, Enzo Manillo, and Layla Garland. Our first piece is Crazy in Love by Beyonce, released in 2003 from her Dangerously in Love album, becoming Beyonce's first single as a solo artist in the U.S. second song we will be performing tonight is Accidentally in Love by Counting Crows, released in 2004 and first appearing on the Shrek 2 motion picture soundtrack, selling over 2.1 million copies in the United States. Our last song is We Found Love, performed by Rihanna, written by popular music artist Calvin Harris, and released in 2011 from her Talk That Talk album. Our band dance is brought to you by Jalen Beller, Tate Manning, Layla Garland, Grant Gober, Cameron McIntosh, and Kyle Hallisey.
go. Let's play some football. Big time game by the Tar Players number 9, John Davis of the third. That tackle was by number 18, Bay Harvey. It's going to be a first 10 for the Tar Players. It came by the Tar Players number 5, Javon Goodson. Ball's on the 46-yard line, first and 10 for the Tar Players. Nine-yard gain for the Tar Players. Number 4, Shamari Peterson. And 1. There's a flag on the field.
On the Tigers.
Flag was going to be for
So the difference between
interference.
college and NFL and OHSAA rules, that'll be a 15-yard penalty.
17. Chris
Like it might have been a little underthrown there from Anglin, but a great job of defending from, that was number 17, Chris Wilson in coverage. Batted that down with one hand. I guess they say he grabbed the jersey with the left hand. So it'll be an automatic first down. That'll advance the Tar Blooders to the 23-yard line. Anglin in the pistol. He's got Peterson behind him, Goodson to the right side, and it's a direct snap, but it gets away. Peterson will have to pick that one up in the backfield all the way back at the 40-yard line. It's a huge loss for the Tar Blooders, and a late flag comes in as it looked like the ball came loose. Coming out of that pile was Kayshawn Madlock, the linebacker with the football, but a flag came in late, and referees talking to William Anglin. So just when you thought that Glenville was going to get us some momentum, they have a big negative play yet again. Looks like this penalty will go against the Tigers, though. So that'll bring the ball all the way back to nearing the original line of scrimmage. It'll be just about 2 yards behind that mark at the 25-yard line. So 10:29 left to go in the third quarter. That negates a huge loss. Now it's only a moderate loss for the Tar Blooders. Clock rolls now on second down and 12. Anglin takes the snap, hands it off, going to the far side. That's Javon Goodson. Picks up about 2 or 3 yards there. Third down and 9. Glenville does like to go in that no-huddle offense. Get the calls from the sideline head coach Ted Ginn Sr. Not necessarily up-tempo offense, I would call them, but they do like to go that no huddle. Checking into the game, John Davis III. Looks like that'll be a 5 wide receiver set. Instead, they'll go 2 wides on either side, twin formation. In the backfield, Javon Goodson. 3rd down and 9 with 9:35 left to go. Man in motion there, that's John Davis. Looking for the pass there. The pass is way too high for Davis from Anglin. Anglin had a much better showing last week against Euclid, really struggling tonight. So on 4th down and 9, down 14 points, head coach Ted Ginn Sr. looks like he will be going for it just outside the Cleveland Heights red zone. On 4th down, Anglin will be in the shotgun. On the near side, Deshaun Evans, as well as Raekwon Bryant. Anglin in the shotgun, takes the snap, he's looking to throw. He's flushed out of the pocket, still being pressured, turns and throws, and it falls incomplete there. Getting in on the pressure was Anthony Little, the outside linebacker. He broke free into the backfield and forces the turnover on downs. Cleveland Heights will start at their own 22-yard line. Just incredible defensive showing all night long from that Cleveland Heights defensive line. That time it was the outside linebacker, Anthony Little, who got in there. And that 3-4 type defense for Coach Max Stevens has paid benefits. So the ball spotted at the 21-yard line, just inside that far hash. 9 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in this 3rd quarter. Bay Harvey returns back out on the field, under center. He takes the snap. He'll keep it. It's an option onto the outside. He crosses the 25-yard line, does Harvey. And a little late shoving there. A flag does come flying in. Bay Harvey gained about 4 yards on 1st down, and an unnecessary roughness call will be called against the Tar Blooders. So that's a big gain there on the penalty for the Tigers. 9 minutes, 11 seconds left to go. 14-0, Cleveland Heights leading. Another turnover on downs for the Tar Blooders has the Tigers back out to about the 43-yard line. 9:05 left to go. Going in motion. Actually, Harvey takes the snap, hands it off on the reverse. Elijah Folks, the sophomore. As we've got an injured Tar Blooder down on the field. That looks like Cornelius McCain, the senior offensive guard, writhing around in pain. So we will take a quick break here. Injury timeout at 8:49 left to go in the 3rd quarter. 2nd down and 3 upcoming from midfield. Cleveland Heights leading 14-0. So McCain walking back off the field gingerly. 2nd down and 3 upcoming for the Tigers from midfield. As I mentioned, Cleveland Heights leading 14-0. Offense in full force tonight for Cleveland Heights. Much more rhythm than last week in their 21-10 defeat against the Medina Battling Bees. Bay Harvey will be under center. Owen Bisker, the freshman, right behind him in that triple option formation. And it's a direct handoff to Bisker, but he's got nowhere to go there. Great push on the defensive line. Breaking up that play was Jesse Agee. Out onto the field, Andrew Moore as Bisker heads off. 3rd down and about 6 or 7 coming. Harvey under center. He's got Jalen Benson right behind him. And movement on the offensive line looked like that was Cornell Gideon who jumped, the offensive guard. So that'll push back the Tigers 5 more yards. So same formation for the Tigers. On the near side, Jerron Harden split out wide, standing at the 0 of the 40. Ball spotted at the 42. On 3rd down 11, it's A fake handoff. Now Harvey coming to the outside. Now options it across midfield, going to the near sideline, and a big hit there. As picking up the first down was Andrew Moore, almost running into his head coach, Max Stevens, who already had a bag of ice wrapped around that knee. So got to be careful down there, coach. But a first down nonetheless for the Tigers. So the Tigers now on to the Glenville side of midfield with 7:35 left to go in the third quarter. Harvey takes a snap. Handoff to Holcomb. Actually, that's Jalen Benson, who ran left for about 9 yards off the tackle. Second down and 1 upcoming as a Tiger limps off the field. That looks like that's Andrew Moore. Looks like he's not putting a lot of weight on that right ankle. So coming back into formation will be Sincere Davis. Slot back left. Harvey under center with Benson behind him. Slot back right will be Javion Holcomb. One wide receiver on the other side going in motion. Direct handoff to Benson as he picks up another first down for the Tigers. Benson, back-to-back handoffs, picked up 9 and then picked up 6 for a first down. Cleveland Heights leading 14-0, and they have another long laboring drive. They threaten to put this one up big. Elijah Folks back into the game. Harvey will go under center on first down from the 28. One man in motion, but this one is bum rushed in the backfield. A great push on the defensive line from Glenville there. It'll be a negative play for the Tigers back behind the 30-yard line. So we'll try it again, second down and 14. Harvey under center. Benson behind him. Jerron Harden split out way deep onto the near side. Harvey under center on second down. One man in motion, and it's a direct handoff, but again, nearly blown up in the backfield. Did the ball come loose? Glenville's pointing like the ball came loose, and it was a fumble recovery for the Tarblooders. Coming out of the pile there was number 55, LaRon Hammond. Looked like he might have even just taken the ball out of the hand of Bay Harvey. So a tough turnover there for the Tigers. Looked like they had some real business going as Bay Harvey looked for the option handoff, and LaRon Hammond just seemed to kind of take it out of his hands there with 5:44 left to go in this third quarter. The Tarblooders will take over from the 36-yard line. Cleveland Heights leading 14-0 as the Tarblooders will take over in their own territory. Anglin in the backfield looking right. The screen pass is deflected in the backfield. Another great push on the defensive line. Justin Watley blowing that play up. Remind me if you've heard that one before. So we'll do it again at second down and 10. 5:41 left to go in this third quarter. Anglin back into the shotgun. Trips wide receivers right, takes the snap, does Anglin. Now looking to throw across the middle behind the receiver, but it's caught. Out there was LaMarco Clark getting out to about the 49-yard line. LaMarco Clark on the reception from William Anglin. So nearing midfield are the Tarblooders. Anglin, not necessarily a great pass there, is behind the receiver, but a great job by LaMarco Clark to reach behind him and pick that one up for the first down. Anglin will throw again. Had a man in the near side. He'll try to scramble. As he loses the football, the Tigers say they've got it. And there's a scrum at midfield. Justin Watley in there. No signal yet from the official. Second down is the call from the officials. The near side official put up 2 fingers in the air. And looked like there's an injured Tiger. And that may be Justin Watley down there for the Tigers. 5:16 left to go in this third quarter. Cleveland Heights leading 14-0 as coaching staff and medical staff attend to that injured Tiger. We'll take a quick break here. This timeout brought to you by Nova Title Agency. Cleveland Heights leading 14-0. So we are back here at Cleveland Heights High School for Friday Night Lights. Justin Watley walked off the field under his own power. A good sight for Cleveland Heights. A loss of 1 for the Tar Blooders. That makes it 2nd down and 11. In the shotgun will be William Anglin, dual threat quarterback. Deshaun Evans split out to the near side. Anglin takes a snap, looking to throw, wants Evans, and looks like there was some hand fighting in the secondary, but no flag comes in. Good defensive pressure there from Giovanni Holmes in the secondary. Looked like there was more contact there than earlier when a pass interference play was called. But nonetheless, 3rd down and 11 with 4:50 left to go in this third quarter. Thanks for tuning in with us at Go Heights Tigers on Twitter, Heights Tigers on Instagram. Visit heightstigers.com for all athletic news, as well as Cleveland Heights University Heights District school information. William Anglin on 3rd down and 11. Wants the deep ball, lofts that one a little bit short, but his receiver looks like he came back and caught it. Indeed it is, in a reception at the 25-yard line. Catching that one was LaMarco Clark. He's been great all night for the Tar Blooders as he kind of brushes that one off. Brushed off his jersey after he made that play. A big 1st down reception for the Tar Blooders, all the way down to the 25-yard line for a gain of 26. The quick handoff to Javon Goodson. His forward progress will get him out to about the 24 for a gain of 2. Second down, 8 upcoming. The Tigers will need to get a good push on the defensive line here in that 3-4 with Justin Watley not on the field at the moment. He came off a second ago limping. Under 4 minutes left in this third quarter. Anglin takes a snap. A blitz coming from the Tigers. Deep throw is intercepted. It's picked off by the Tigers. Diego Bremer from the secondary. He's coming to the near side. Across the 30, cuts back to the 40. 45 as he is taken down by Javon Goodson. Diego Bremer with a big pick for the Tigers. He had a huge interception in the 4th quarter last week against Medina. A big play there as Bremer picks him off. 3 minutes and 41 seconds left to go in the third quarter. So Diego Bremer, 2 games, 2 interceptions. The nephew of the new head basketball coach here at Cleveland Heights, J.R. Bremer, part of the 1995 state championship team. Diego is showing out for the family. 2 interceptions in 2 games to start this young season. 3:41 left to go in the third quarter. Harvey again under center from the 47. Quick handoff. Actually, Harvey will keep it. Now pitch it to the near side. Across midfield. Spin move there was Elijah Folks. Harvey knows just when to kind of pull that handoff out of the gut of his running back. And then pitched it right at the exact correct time to Elijah Folks, picking up the 1st down for the Tigers. So 1st down, Cleveland Heights, 3:30 left to go in the third quarter. Harvey under center, and the Tar Blooders jump offside yet again. Arcady Rocks jumps offside there. Number 50. So it's now 1st down and 5 with the clock rolling at 3:20 left to go in the third quarter. Harvey under center. It will be another keeper to Harvey. He'll keep it this time across 35-30. Another gain of more than 5 for a first down. Harvey picks up the first down all the way down to the 28-yard line.
First down, Tigers.
So the ball spotted at the 29-yard line on the near hash. The Tigers' rushing attack has been tremendous all night, as Harvey will look to go back to it tonight. On this play, almost some movement on the defensive line, but Harvey will now look to the sideline for a new play. Harvey takes the snap. It's a handoff to Benson. He will fall forward for about a yard or so. Jalen Benson, a captain, a 3-year letter winner so far for Max Stevens' team. And you're seeing why. He is very consistent for the Tigers in the backfield as Justin Watley returns to the field. This time he'll be lined up in a tight end formation, as he did play tight end last year, made a tremendous one-handed catch and run for about 70 yards in the final game of the season. Harvey into the shotgun, low snap, he takes it, it's quarterback keeper. Harvey running left, but he's got really nowhere to go. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. The 3rd down and 7 for the Tigers. Harvey back to the shotgun. Harvey takes a snap and looks to run on 3rd down and 7. He's a hard runner, but he won't be able to pick up the first down here, as the spot will be marked at about the 22-yard line. Elijah Folks will check back in. So it's a 4th down now for head coach Max Stevens, and the offense looks as if it will stay out on the field. 4th down and 3 upcoming. They need to get to the 19 for a first down. Big Justin Watley back out there. Elijah Folks, the slot left. Slot back right is Javion Holcomb. And now the Tigers looking to the near sideline for a play. It almost sounded like there was a whistle there. Harvey under center. And the ball is loose on the field, and it's on 4th down. It will be recovered by Harvey, but the Tigers won't be able to pick up the first down, so it'll be a turnover on downs. 50 seconds left to go in this 3rd quarter. And 2 more players are down on the field. So as we change possession here, we will take a quick break. Cleveland Heights still leading 14-0. No one has scored here in this 3rd quarter. 50 seconds remain. Cleveland Heights leading 14-0. Extended injury timeout there. 50 seconds remain in the 3rd quarter. Cleveland Heights leading 14-0. The Tigers scored at the end of the 1st quarter. Javion Holcomb, 12-yard touchdown reception, and then Justin Watley just before halftime plunged one in from 1 yard as he comes out of the game injured right now. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Tar Blooders after they forced a turnover on downs of the Tigers. Under center is Anglin. He takes a snap, and it's a handoff across the 30-yard line. Jump cut there from the back. That was Jamari Peterson. Big pickup of about 16 yards. Peterson with a great juke move there near the end. A bit of a smaller back, but very elusive in his own right. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Tar Blooders from the 43-yard line. Split out to the near side, Deshaun Evans. Anglin will be under center in the offset eye. Taking that handoff again is Peterson. Another jump cut across the 45. He'll get to about maybe the 46. So 14 seconds and rolling here in the 3rd quarter. Looks like that will have been the final play of the 3rd quarter. Cleveland Heights lead the Glenville Tar Blooders 14-0 as the Tar Blooders head to the line, but that will be the end of the quarter. Cleveland Heights still leading 14-0 after 3 quarters. Great defensive showing so far for Cleveland Heights. Some of the plays of the game already, I mentioned Javion Holcomb's make that 12-yard touchdown reception, as well as the 1-yard touchdown run from Justin Watley. Diego Bremer with a big interception just in that third quarter. And of course, some offensive miscues from the Glenville Tarblooders. William Anglin, the dual threat quarterback, some very ill-advised throws, some ill-advised runs as well, all encompassing the Tigers' 14-0 lead through 3 quarters. We'll take a quick break here. This break brought to you by Cleveland Heights Dental. CLE Dental is proud to sponsor Cleveland Heights Athletics. Visit them, www.clehheightsdental.com, or give them a call at 216-791-5191. We'll be back with you on the other side of this break. Cleveland Heights leading 14-0. On second down now, William Anglin. We're back here at Cleveland Heights High School looking for the deep ball. He has a man. He just overthrows him. That ball was intended for LaMarco Clark. Looking for the home run play on second down. William Anglin really has struggled with his accuracy tonight. That would have been a big play there for the Tarblooders. So instead, it'll stay 3rd down and 7 from the 46-yard line. .53 left to go in this 4th and final quarter. Anglin takes a snap. It's a handoff to Peterson. He runs hard, but he'll only get out to just about midfield there. So 4th down upcoming for the Tarblooders. Have to imagine they'll be going for it here. Ball is spotted just with the nose of the football at midfield. 11 minutes, 30 seconds left to go. It's going to be a big play here in this game. Tigers have forced 3 turnovers on downs tonight. William Anglin will go in the sort of pistol formation. On his right hip, Jamari Peterson. Now a true shotgun with a back on either side. 11:08 and rolling on 4th down and 3. Anglin takes a snap, rolling right. It's a designed run. He will try to get the corner. He's across midfield, and he's got the 1st down before going out of bounds. Just at the sticks, marking that one at the 47. Anglin, he's got a big arm when he sets his feet and can definitely run it, but he does struggle with throwing on the run, as we witnessed that before he overthrew his man, LaMarco Clark, on the far sideline. But he can pick up a ton of yards with his feet. Reminds me a lot of Josh Harris from Cleveland Heights last year in that triple option offense. So Anglin will go under center again on 1st down and 10. Handoff to Peterson. Took a big hit in the backfield, but forward momentum will bring him out to the 45. And looks like Peterson might be down, or he is at least slow to get up. So a gain of about 2 yards. 10:36 left to go. The ball is spotted at the 45. On second down, Anglin will be in the shotgun. And big pressure in the backfield. That's Jalen Davis. He's got it. William Anglin goes down at the 40-yard line. Jalen Davis on the free safety blitz. Jalen Davis broke free. Jalen Davis, a big body on that basketball team. He's 6'5", 210 pounds. Tons of potential on the basketball court as well as the football field. Picks up his 1st sack of the season. That'll move the Tarblooders way back to the 40-yard line. So 23 yards to go for the Tarblooders on 3rd down here. Anglin into the shotgun again. A back to his right side, 2 wide receivers to either side. And deep route across the middle. It's caught. That big hit there was Raekwon Bryant, but a big gain there on 3rd down and 23. Raekwon Bryant picks up 27 yards across the middle a breakdown in coverage for the Cleveland Heights Tigers.
That big hit was by number 13, Adonis Williams.
So 9:23 and rolling. Glenville's got it at the 29-yard line.
First down, the Tar Bloods.
First down, taking the snap, Anglin looking to run, tries a jump cut, but he'll only get as far as the line of scrimmage for a negligible gain. Second down, as they will actually have him spotted right at the line of scrimmage.
That tackle was by number 9, Jalen Benson.
Second down and 10 upcoming for the
Second down and 10.
for the Tar Blooders. 8:45 and rolling.
Ball's on the 29-yard line.
On second down, rolling to the left and throwing up the deep ball. It's tipped into the air and picked off. No flag in the secondary. Unbelievable, but another interception for Diego Bremer. 2 interceptions on the night for the junior defensive back. Diego Bremer with a huge night, breaks up the pass, and then tip drill interception. The Tar Blooders picked up a huge first down on 3rd and 23, and they turned it over yet again. Another huge play from the senior captain. How that wasn't pass interference, I don't know. That's the argument on the Glenville sideline. But nonetheless, Cleveland Heights will take over at the 8-yard line. $8:29 left to go in the fourth quarter. A huge pick from Diego Bremer gives the ball back to the Tigers at the 9-yard line. First down and 10. And Harvey wants to keep it. It's an option. Cut back there from, that was Javion Holcomb before being stood up at the 10-yard line. Really dangerous play there as Harvey held on to the football, but then wanted to option it out to Holcomb right at the goal line. So that'll bring up second down and 10, actually second down and 9 or so. So second down and 9. Harvey under center again. Harvey calls out the cadence, takes the snap, and he'll hold onto it himself. He's running it right before he is upended on a big hit there. That big hit coming courtesy of Jamari Peterson. Peterson, a good corner as well as a running back. So 4 yards, Harvey picks up. Another injury timeout here. As down on the field is Arcady Rocks. So third down upcoming after this break. Third down and about 5.5. Cleveland Heights leading 14-0. 7 minutes and 28 seconds left to go here from Hosford Stadium. A beautiful night on the corner of Cedar and Lee. A great crowd on hand, as you can see. Great student section turnout tonight from the Tigers, as well as on the other side from the Tar Blooders. We love these community events for the Cleveland Heights Tigers. As you can see, so do the fans. Great community event here in this neighborhood. Tiger Nation showing out tonight. Your score 14-0, 7 minutes and 28 seconds left to go. Here in this fourth quarter, your Cleveland Heights Tigers leading over the Glenville Tar Blooders. We'll take a quick break here. This break brought to you by Nova Title Agency. Back here as the injury timeout has come to an end. 7 minutes, 28 seconds left to go in this fourth quarter. Cleveland Heights leading 14-0 over the Glenville Tar Blooders. Each team standing at 0-1 on the young season. Cleveland Heights looking to get their first non-conference victory. So on third down and 5 from the 14, Bay Harvey will be under center and movement. Not sure if that was offside this time. It was earlier. And indeed, it will be offside on the Tar Blooders. So that'll make it from 3rd down and 6 to 3rd down and 1. Actually, looks like the chains are moving. That'll be an automatic first down for the Tigers. It's been the miscues of Glenville have really taken a toll on the Tar Blooders all night. As the clock runs here on first down, 7 minutes 15 left to go. Harvey will be under center again for the Tigers. Harvey takes a snap, counter, handoff. They're breaking free. That was across the 30 was Javion Holcomb. Looked like, did the ball come loose? No, it did not. So the ball is spotted at the 30-yard line, and another defensive back is down. That is John Davis III. So another injury timeout coming here. 6 minutes, 46 seconds left to go in this fourth quarter.
If you have a lost cellular device, please come see us at the press box. If you have a misplaced cell phone, please come see us at the press box.
So coming out of the injury timeout, 6:46 left to go for your Cleveland Heights Tigers. They lead 14-0 with the ball spotted at their own 30-yard line. So first down and 10 upcoming following the encroachment penalty on the Glenville Tar Blooders. Harvey takes a snap. It's a pitch to the near side. Holcomb trying to get a lead block. He's across the 35, pushed out of bounds at the 39-yard line is where it's marked. And a flag comes in. That'll be unsportsmanlike conduct. Holcomb talking trash on the near sideline. And also not a good sight for the Tigers. Justin Watley has taken his pads off on the near sideline. Looks like he has come out with injury for the rest of the game, number 15 on the near sideline. The University of Cincinnati Bearcats recruit. Hopefully everything's all right with him. 6:34 left to go in the fourth. So that penalty actually will go against the Tar Blooders of Glenville. .634 left to go. The ball now into Glenville territory at the 45-yard line. Harvey will go under center on first down and 10 from the 45. Split out wide left is Jerron Harden. Behind Harvey back there is Jalen Benson. Slot back left is Elijah Folks. He goes in motion. Harvey takes a snap, and he'll keep it looking for a lane to run. He'll just dive forward for a yard. Looked like that knee came down at the 43, so that's where they'll mark him. Under 6 minutes now as Harvey picks up 2 on first down to the 43-yard line. Cleveland Heights, if they can get another one of their long drives like they did last week against Medina, an 8+ minute drive would really stamp out any hopes for the Glenville Tar Blooders. Harvey under center again for Cleveland Heights. Benson right behind him. Going in motion is Folks. It's a counter handoff. That's Sincere Davis to the near side across the 40. He will be pushed out of bounds at the 36-yard line. Sincere Davis, the backup quarterback last year behind Josh Harris in that high-flying Tigers attack last year. Went 7-3, a tremendous showing from the Tigers. Just missed Division I playoffs. But the Tigers have playoff aspirations this year, that's for sure, according to Max Stevens. Second year in the same offense, get a lot of the offensive line back. Cullen Martin, a huge anchor for that offensive line at left tackle. 5 minutes, 21 seconds left to go. Harvey will keep it on the quarterback sneak. He picks up the first down on 3rd down and 1. And a flag comes flying in, some more hand fighting. And it looks like that'll be another unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, unnecessary roughness even, against the Tar Blooders. Really didn't even see much there, but at this point in time, the referee is trying to keep a tight game. Another Tar Blooder laying down on the field there, injured. 5:18 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Cleveland Heights still leading 14-0, trying to put together a big drive, as another penalty will boost that for the Tigers. The ball was spotted at the 36, but that looks like that'll be a 15-yard penalty. The ball will be spotted all the way down to the 19-yard line. Inside the Glenville red zone, coming after this injury timeout. So the ball spotted at the 19-yard line. 5:18 left to go here in this fourth quarter. Harvey will be under center. Ball spotted at about the 19.5-yard line. Cleveland Heights still leading 14-0 with the clock rolling up, approaching 5 minutes. Harvey under center. Taking his sweet time here. Harvey under center now. On first down, takes a snap. It's a reverse. It's the same play. Sincere Davis cuts back left. He'll get to the 16-yard line for a gain of about 3.
Short gain by number 12, Sincere Davis.
So Davis picks up 3 and then comes out in favor of Jalen Benson. It's been all Tigers here as the clock is rolling. 4:26 now left to go in this fourth quarter. Tigers up 14-0. It's been all Cleveland Heights tonight. Suffocating defense and tremendous offense. Going in motion, Elijah Folks, Harvey. Actually, before that, a flag comes in. False start. 4:15 left to go here in this fourth quarter. Cleveland Heights will bump back 5 yards.
5-yard penalty.
So that'll push the Tigers back to 2nd down and 12. Under 4 minutes now and rolling as Harvey goes under center. And the Tar Blooders jump right back offside. That has been a staple for the Tigers tonight, as it seems as though half of the yards for the Tigers tonight have come on Glenville penalties. Lots of miscues, sloppy play from the Tar Blooders. Looking like it could result in the second loss of the season for the Tar Blooders. Cleveland Heights looking to pick up their first win of the season. 2nd down and 7 from the 17. Tigers now looking to the sideline, have a new play. Harvey takes the snap, hands it off to Benson. Had a lane for a moment, but is bottled up right at the 15-yard line. And we've got a whistle. Looks like it might be a timeout from the Tar Blooders. And it is indeed a timeout. So the Glenville Tar Blooders take a timeout, trailing 14-0. 3 minutes and 24 seconds left. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors here at HeightsTigers.com, Nova Title Agency, as well as Cleveland Heights Dental. CLE Heights Dental is proud to sponsor Cleveland Heights Athletics. Visit us at www.clehheightsdental.com or give us a call at 216-791-5191. We would also like to thank the rest of our sponsors, The Wine Spot. The Wine Spot would like to wish Cleveland Heights good luck in all of their athletic endeavors this fall season. you can visit the Wine Spot at 2271 Lee Road in Cleveland Heights, or check out their website, thewinespotonline.com, or give a call at 216-342-3623.
Empowerment and advocacy, health and wellness, instruction, learning at home, supporting specialized populations. September 14th, 2019, from 10 o'clock to 2 p.m. right here at Heights High School.
The Tigers 3 minutes and 24 seconds away from their first victory of the season. Harvey under center on 3rd down and 5, takes the snap. He'll keep it himself. It's a designed run. He breaks one tackle, breaks another now to the near side. He's at the 10. The ball comes loose but out of bounds. And a late flag comes flying in. And looks like that'll be unnecessary roughness on the Tarblooders.
Flag on the field.
So if it stands as that, it'll be an automatic first down for the Tigers.
Unnecessary roughness by the Tarblooders. First down, Tigers.
3:15 left to go as Cleveland Heights now gets a new set of downs at the 6-yard line. They are right at the 6-yard line. 3:10 left to go. Bay Harvey will go under center in on first down. So a new play is called as the clock is rolling under 3 minutes now. Tigers leading 14-0. Harvey takes a snap. He's going to roll out of pressure. Now pitches it to Folks, who tries to get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll only get as far as about the 10-yard line. Not sure if that was a designed play for Coach Max Stevens, but Harvey tried to escape pressure. So a loss there of about 4 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and goal. 2:26 and rolling now for the Tigers. Cleveland Heights looking to put the finishing touches here and shut the door on the Glenville Tarblooders. 2nd down and goal from the 10-yard line. Approaching 2 minutes now as Harvey takes the snap, and it's a direct handoff going forward. That was Jalen Benson. Looks like he'll dive out to about the 5-yard line. And a timeout will be called. 2nd timeout called by the Glenville Tarblooders with 1:51 left to go. So as it stands right now, Cleveland Heights would advance to 1-1 on the season, which would match their best start since last year. Obviously, they lost to Medina 43-20, a much closer game this past Friday. So the Tigers will start 1-1 again, as they finished in 10th in Region 1 last year with a 7-3 record. 1:51 seconds away from accomplishing that. Although you can never really count out the Tarblooders, they are a very athletic bunch of players with great coaching. Ted Giddens Sr. Cleveland Heights would take on the Shaker Heights Red Raiders next week, at Saturday at 1 p.m. 1:51 left to go here tonight. Bay Harvey under center. Takes a snap. He's looking to throw. He wants the fade, but it looked like he lost the football. He'll only be able to recover it at the 9-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 6. 3rd down and goal from the 6, rather. So now 4th down upcoming. 1:27 seconds and rolling. So it looks as if the field goal unit comes on. Bay Harvey will try to kick this one away. Long snapper Owen Bisker, number 24. And the 3rd and final timeout has been called by the Tarblooders.
Timeout, Tarblooders. That's their 3rd and final
So we mentioned the start from last year. Cleveland Heights started with a 43-20 loss to Medina, as that game was much closer than the score indicated. But then they followed it up with a 13-0 victory. And as it stands right now, the Tigers would avenge their loss from last week against the Medina Battling Bees, a 21-10 score, with a 14-0, hoping to make it a 17-0 victory. So now the field goal unit is on. Owen Bisker, the long snapper. Chris Wilson, the holder. Bay Harvey, the quarterback and kicker. On fourth down, as movement there and a whistle. Looks like it was a false start on the Tigers. With a minute 15 left to go here in this fourth quarter, it is indeed a false start. So false start will push back the Tigers 5 more yards. Wasn't a problem last week, as Bay Harvey hit about a 36-yarder against the Medina Battling Bees, right into the teeth of the band as well. Very loud student section and band from the Medina Battling Bees last week. We'll see what Harvey can do here at home today. So it'll be a 31-yard field goal for Bay Harvey. Owen Bisker, the long snapper. Chris Wilson gets the hold down. The kick is up, and it looks good. It is good. What a kick there from Bay Harvey. And head coach Max Stevens thrilled with that one, as the score now 17-0. And you can all but write this one home. Cleveland Heights now leads 17-0 with a minute 15 left to go. Bay Harvey now perfect on the season as a kicker, 2 for 2 in field goals and 3 for 3 on point after attempts. Picking up just where the Tigers did last year. Jack Dyer, a tremendous kicker for the Tigers. Bay Harvey, quarterback and kicker. He's a dual threat, as they say. The Tigers now a minute 15 left to go. Minute 15 away from their first victory of the season. The Tigers kicking unit will come back out onto the field with a minute 15 left to go in the fourth quarter. As Bay Harvey will have one more kick upcoming. The big plays of the day for the Tigers came from a 12-yard touchdown reception from Javion Holcomb on a slant route from Bay Harvey inside the Glenville red zone. And then on the opposite end of the field, Justin Watley just pushed himself into the end zone from 1 yard out to make the score 14-0. And just now, Bay Harvey hits a 31-yard field goal to make the score 17-0 with 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining. So Harvey squibs this one. It's a line drive and picked up right at the 26-yard line. Tristan Bentley taking that one, as he kind of looked for someone to pitch it to, but he will go only as far as the 31-yard line, which is where the Tarblooders will take over on more than likely their final drive of the game.
That tackle was by the Tigers. Number 6, Jalen Cole.
So 66 seconds away, the Tigers are from their first victory of the season. Back out onto the field will go William Anglin. He had a tough day at quarterback for the Tarblooders, completing only 42% of his passes. He will take the snap on first down. 3 wide receivers left looking for the deep ball. Anglin will throw this one up. There is Deshaun Evans, and it was just tipped away in the backfield, in the secondary rather, and pass interference coming on number 2, Giovanni Holmes, as Evans is down around the 20-yard line. And there were some some real pass interference calls tonight that were extremely questionable. So that will be a 15-yard penalty on the Cleveland Heights secondary. So under a minute remaining here in the fourth quarter. Cleveland Heights Tigers leading 17-0. So another injury timeout here as Evans is down for the Tarblooders. 59 seconds remain here in the fourth quarter. Diego Bremer on defense tonight for the Tigers with 2 picks to make it 3 interceptions on the young season. Had a critical one with 6 minutes left to go, actually 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in that Medina game, which gave the Tigers another opportunity to score as it was a tie ball game late there in the fourth quarter, but Tigers unable to do so. So the Tarblooders will have their final chance here with 59 seconds left to go. So we'll get you some Northeast Ohio scores in a big Week 2 action around Northeast Ohio. Declan Mangan with a 20-yard field goal for the St. Ignatius Wildcats. St. Ignatius now leading 24-17 with 7 minutes and 28 seconds left to go over the Menor Cardinals. Valley Forge leading the Rocky River Pirates 10-7, 8:34 left to go in the third quarter. And a big game. The Archbishop Hoban Knights up big over Cardinal Mooney. They are leading 21-0. As Evans is still down on that sideline. Not a good scene here for the Tarblooders. Very important player is Deshaun Evans. So during this injury timeout, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors. Nova Title Agency, Cleveland Heights Dental, Panini's of Coventry, as well as the New Heights Grill and the Wine Spot. So we will take another quick break here as Deshaun Evans is up, and they will walk him over to the sideline. So now Evans has reached the trainer's table with 59 seconds left to go here. It will be first down for the Tarblooders. Taking the snap is Anglin, and he will now roll to the left, trying to avoid pressure, but he will be sacked in the backfield. Getting back there was Rondale Reed. So a huge loss there on first down, marking the Tarblooders back from the 46 all the way to the 30. A 16-yard loss with about 30 seconds left to go. The Tarblooders in no real hurry to run another play as well as they trail 17-0. Looks like your Cleveland Heights Tigers will emerge victorious here at home. They will advance to 1-0 at home and 1-1 on this young season with 15 seconds left. Anglin takes the snap, looking to throw, rolls to the left, in and out of the hands, actually, of the receiver he was looking for on the crossing route. Looked like that was John Davis III, who is the intended receiver. 5 whole seconds remaining here at Cleveland Heights.
5 seconds
So it looks like it'll be one final play for the Tar Blooders. A lot of hands on hips there for the Tar Blooders. Cornelius McCain, offensive lineman, had a great game, but Anglin will take the snap and will throw it. It is caught at the 40-yard line, going out of bounds, nearly out of bounds, actually. That was number 3, Lamarco Clark, and the clock will run out. Cleveland Heights Tigers take this one here at home, and the Gatorade bath for head coach Max Stevens. The first win at home tonight of the season for Cleveland Heights. The sideline is jumping for the Tigers. They advance to 1-1 on the young season. 17-0 your score here tonight.
Cleveland Heights Tigers 17.
So your final score, 17-0. Cleveland Heights defeats the Tar Blooders of Glenville. Your final score, 17-0. Cleveland Heights advances to 1-1. And they will be back in action next week against the Red Raiders of Shaker Heights High School. That game, a rare Saturday game this season for the Cleveland Heights Tigers. They'll be playing at 1 o'clock at Shaker Heights High School. An old Lake Erie League action play. This is technically not a Lake Erie League game in the football season, as Shaker Heights will rejoin the Lake Erie League for basketball. But the Shaker Heights Red Raiders standing at 1-0 already in Division 2, Region 1 computer points. So the Tigers will take on the Red Raiders of Shaker Heights next week at 1 p.m. But they take care of business here tonight at home against a very good Glenville Tar Blooders team, an athletic and tough coach team. The Tar Blooders fall 17-0 here at home. Cleveland Heights now advance to 1-1 on the season. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening in tonight. I've been Pat McGuire. Make sure you follow all of Cleveland Heights Tigers on Twitter at Go Heights Tigers, on Instagram at Heights Tigers. Visit heightstigers.com for all of your information. And then the next stream for the home game, we will have updates for you on social media on Saturday from Shaker Heights. And then all the home games this year will be live streamed from heightstigers.com, from heightstigers.com. We'll be doing these live streams all season long as the Tigers try to make a push towards the playoffs here in this 2019 campaign. But tonight the Tigers get their first victory, and they head over to the student section. A tremendous showing tonight for the Tigers. Thank you all for listening in tonight, and have a great night, everybody.